Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basic Butch Tarot. My name is Jennifer Rose and I am the head butch in charge here. Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I am a beginning tarot card reader located right here in lovely Fayetteville, Arkansas. I have another channel called Happy Together Tarot with my wonderful, lovely spouse. And we just get up in the morning and we come and we talk to the tarot and we drink coffee and we just get real about the day. And that comes out every day at 12 noon Central Standard Time. You know that I release videos sporadically because sometimes I'm just a little flaky. Sometimes Libras are like that because we have all sorts of irons in the fire. So justice now, justice now. Makes me think of Serenity Now, and I'll go for that, Serenity Now. But today is January 6, 2022, and it is the 1-year anniversary of the insurrection, and I have a whole lot to say about that, but I thought that I would go ahead and let the cards tell the tale for me instead of me just going on a huge rant and rave about it. I will say that, you know, our democracy is still in danger. I think it probably should be. It's really outdated and it doesn't work for everyone. And I think that we need some equality, and I think we need some truth and reconciliation on large scale. See also Canada. So, you know, I'm an American and I consider myself a patriot, but, you know, I just don't think it's necessary to adorn myself in the American flag or, you know, go take over our capital to... go try and take over our capital and kidnap our senators and such in order to have some justice, right? So past, present, future, insurrection style, justice now. All right, past, present, future. I hope y'all are doing okay today. It's Thursday, so we've got through most of the week, everybody going back to work, school, etc. from the holidays. We're having a little bit of snow here in Fayetteville, and I like that because I have nowhere to go. I mean, it's not a whole lot of snow, but I like to watch it anyway and sip my coffee. Past. What is it past? Justice now. What do we know about this? Okay, so in the past, I love this card. In the past, we have always helped others, especially because, you know, we're a superpower and we're a big country and we have lots of cash, regardless of what anybody says about that. We have the means and the resources to take care of everyone. And I don't know about the past. Maybe that's just, you know, we do have Medicare and Social Security and we have all sorts of social programs. And that just makes me think of, you know, given to those who, you know, well, first of all, let's just look at those scales right there. Perfect for my justice read, right? Libra stuff. So yeah, in the past, we've created programs where when we had an abundance, we would give to other people. And when we have success, we would give to other people. So I like that in reference to our country. I think we should give more, and I think we should give until it really, really hurts. But that's just me. You know, equality, truth, and reconciliation would be nice. Just putting it out there. So in the past, we have been successful, and we have given extra and given away when we did. Present, past, present, future. I always get the present and future mixed up. So past, present. So present time is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, we got to run with it. We got to run with getting these people brought to justice that caused this insurrection. And I mean, not just, you know, the wolves in sheep's clothing, not just the Mountain Dew guzzlers of the universe that came on there. And I just say that's just me. Take it however you want to. I really don't care. But you know, these people charged in, and now we've got to take charge of our justice. We have to take charge of our, government. We have to take charge of the justice and bringing these people to justice. And there were a few guys from Arkansas, like that dude, Big O. He's from here. He lives just right up. He just lives like 20-30 minutes away in a really small, crappy town in Arkansas that's known for being, just insurrectionists. They hide behind the patriotism, and they have their American flags strewed up in their trucks, and they drive around all the time and say, I'm an American. That's them. Big trucks, big tires, and little dudes. So present time, that's where we're at. I think also this is us going forward as a country, right? Like, this is us pressing through. The knight is loyal, follows the rules, and is really ready to impress the king and the queen and all the court members and all of the people with their dedication and their loyalty to justice, I hope. In this case, it has to be, right? So, I'm going to throw another card on that, because that's another beginning card. And I want to see where that takes us as far as our present goes with this stuff. Wow, the Eight of Wands. It is really saying we got to get going here. Like, we gotta go poke them back. We gotta go get them. Like, all this poking has happened. We watched it with other people's batons, and people have forced themselves into the Capitol. And now we have to go back. We have to go after that and seek the justice, the real justice. Everyone, no matter who they were, we got to do that. And I'm going to take one more, because that's a good path to go. I would say that I would draw the justice card, but I got that sitting up here as a significator. So where are we at? Present time, insurrectionists. Ooh, we're in our heads about this though still. Like, there's still a whole lot of misinformation out there about what happened, what really happened, even from the past vice president, like there are people running on tickets all over the United States right now still saying that the election was not real, that it was rigged, and that's just crazy. So as a country, present time, we are all in our heads about this, and in one way, shape, or form. And we got to get in a better mental frame of mind here, and we've got to get our foundations a little bit, like, our foundation is busted. Like, they busted through the foundation. They got right in there, the Capitol, the Senate floor, so that's all busting through. Like, look at this. I'm going to draw one more card on that. We're in our heads, but yes, I knew that was coming around. I always have hope. The King of Pentacles. That means we're going to get with it with our health, wealth, and finances and our possessions. So, this person is in charge. And so we're going to get in charge of those feelings, and we're going to take charge of this justice and make sure that this doesn't happen. We're going to get justice. Oh my gosh, got to take charge. Take charge. I think it's this Wands energy that's happening. But I also call on the leaders, the real leaders of our country, to do something present day, not just talk about it, and not just get mad about it, and not just have all these, not write about it, but actual justice. Put it in place. So let's see if the cards think that as well with my future card, which I would hope would just read justice, 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 and all good things. But there might have to be a little bit more of a battle here, a legal battle, to get everybody where they need to be and have them, punishment that fits the crime. Wow. But apparently it seems like we're taking on a whole lot as a country, and that's a whole lot to carry forward. But in the future, we're pushing forward. We're taking all of these wands, swords, even the pentacles in the past. Look at this. Okay, so we got pentacles, wands, swords by the plenty, and then you add one more to that for the future card. And that means, to me, the past, present, and future are all, the past and present are all getting together with the future. And we are going to push these new agendas and our new ideas for our democracy forward. And you know, that looks really heavy-handed, and it is. Like, how do you change all of this? How do you change people's ideas when they've been pushed by people who they think are in charge? Like, that's been pushed by, you know, Fox News anchors and stuff. Like, people really believe that they have some kind of authority, or they have some kind of an inside scoop. So it's a long haul in the future, but we're going to pick up all of these and we're going to take it to the next level. And yes, we are. But listen, don't get into a dreamlike state about what the state of our country is going to look like, because this is an uphill battle. That's a whole lot to take on, right? One more card on that. Aha, the Chariot. Love this card. This is pushing forward. This is taking both sides, no matter what you think. And this person has the strength and ability and the drive to get these together, which is what I love. It is such a balance too. I love this card. And make them work together in order to accomplish something. Accomplish reinvesting in our real country's future, right? Reinvesting in the thoughts and beliefs of the American people. Reinvesting in taking care of our people. Every aspect of our people. Our pentacles. Health, wealth, finances, and possessions. Equal distribution. And there's the Chariot to take you where you need to go in the future. One more card on the Chariot. Where is the Chariot going? Well, the Chariot's going into battle, and there's going to be some scars, and that's absolutely true. Maybe even some scars to our Constitution. Do we amend it? I mean, we're talking about doing all sorts of different things with our Supreme Court, and you know, let's not forget that Roe v. Wade is still out there, and we're waiting for the Supreme Court to level out some decisions on that. So there are going to be scars from this battle in our future for our country, y'all. And then after we do that, we're going to need some rest. An epic battle of minds and swords. Intellectual battles, to me, are just as exhausting as any kind of physical battle. And a battle to take back our country, a battle to get some justice in this insurrection, is definitely going to need a nap. We're going to have to take a rest. We're going to have to let everything just kind of chill out. And then we need to stay in. We need to stay in. We need to think about some things. We need to get right with ourselves, work on ourselves. You know, and to see a whole different, you know, I love that lantern, to see a whole different way of going forward. But first we have to hang out. We have to listen to each other. We have to listen to ourselves, and we have to find another way, another path, a different direction, because obviously this one isn't working for everyone, right? Whew, I still want one more, because we're on a path again, and see, there's still conflict. And you know, this card is not like a big, huge conflict. I kind of see it as, you know, like a filibuster on the Senate floor, which is absolutely ridiculous that exists, but that's just my opinion. So there's going to have to be a little bit of a battle here. But we're battling for our country, right? That's what the insurrectionists said. And then there's going to be some heartbreak. There's already heartbreak. But guess what? There is hope. Hope on the horizon. We are going to balance this out. Balance, balance, balance. I'm going to have to look down here and see how many cards we got that are balanced. And to me, that means we're eventually going to get this shit right. And it's going to just take a whole lot of hard work. And we have to make some good decisions going into, you know, this voting that's coming up this year, right? Like, I know my state of Arkansas is voting for governor. And ooh, I don't even want to say the name out loud of who's running for governor here, because and you know, there's still hope though. There's still hope for our country. There's still hope we get the right people in there. If we continue to have our voices heard, if we continue to, you know, quote unquote, do the right thing, then we can make this happen. We can come together. We can stop, you know, like killing each other with our words, and stop being mean and selfish, right? So out of heartbreak, I mean, these cards really tell the tale. Let me get all these balance cards out here. A little bit of fighting. I feel like fighting, you know, like I feel like fighting for our country, right? But not in the way that these insurrectionists went about and did it. Like there's a right way and a wrong way. It's kind of like when I ran the no-kill dog shelter, you know, like, so yeah, there were people that dropped dogs over a chain link fence because, you know, they couldn't keep them or what have you. But, you know, like there's a right way to go about that. You could have come in while we were open and talked to us about that. Either way, I guess the job kind of got done, but you just create more work for other people. And we got to stop creating more work for other people, y'all. Like there are people out there working for pennies on the dollar for real, and serving us, and still not able to make ends meet. So we got a distribution of wealth. That is our balance, justice, balance. This is balance. All this balance, baby, balance. So I think we have a good future, and there's still a fight going on here, but there should be. Scales, black and white, balance in between, balance between our emotions and our wealth, and hope. Let's look at that hope and the sun. So I'm going to draw a card on what my mental health is going to be like today during this insurrection stuff, and thinking about it because I watched it on TV, and not that I was surprised, but y'all, still a little mad about this. We should be. Some bullshit. Like if I went down there and just took over the Washington County Courthouse, holy hell, they'd have me shot down in a minute. Shoot. Be like, ooh, look, there's a butch lesbian we can beat up. Truth bombs, y'all. Truth bombs. One more card. Yes, the Magician. So while we're hanging out and, you know, setting some intentions before this half moon, first quarter moon in Aries comes about this weekend, let's manifest some good things for our country, for other people, for people that aren't doing as well as we are. And come together in unity and use our powers for good. This card, I love it because the Magician has all the resources at hand, including all the rest of the cards in this deck, the minor arcana at least. So, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. And, you know, infinity. I love the infinity symbol here. So we must carry on, my friends. We must carry on, and just know that justice will come at whatever cost, and then we'll get serenity now. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to my justice read, insurrection style. I hope that you will subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, tell me how I'm doing. And, you know, tomorrow I will also have another read out. So